30 million Americans suffer from an embarrassing problem, excessive sweating. But the same technology we use to heat our food is giving some of those affected their confidence back. And Sheila Gray shows us how it works in tonight's Family 411.
Deborah, before now, people who've suffered from excessive sweating haven't had a lot of ways to combat it. Most of them try prescription strength deodorant and wearing lots of layers to mask the sweat. But new technology is taking care of this embarrassing problem for good.
I've actually had issues with sweating ever since I was in middle school. It's been very embarrassing for me, actually.
Melissa Botkin suffers from hyper hydrosis, also known as excessive sweating.
A lot of patients don't know it's a medical condition, and they don't know there's help out there for them.
People with hyper hydrosis may produce 5 times more sweat than necessary.
Like if I'm working out and stuff, people make a comment that I sweat a lot. Children can be so mean sometimes and not realize it.
Melissa tried prescription strength deodorant, but it didn't work very well for her.
Sweat glands under your armpits make up about 2% of what's in your body, so you really don't need them.
Now those sweat glands can be eliminated with Miradry, an FDA-approved medical energy device. Once several injections numb the underarm area, the device uses a microwave to stop the sweat,
where it basically goes down and heats at the junction between the skin and the fat, and at that level it actually is where the sweat glands are at and permanently destroys them.
It's not cheap at $2,400 to $3,000, and it will cause some soreness and even temporary numbness under the arms, but the sweat glands can never grow back.
Miradry requires 2 treatments about 3 months apart, but patients notice an 80% difference after the first one.
But once the swelling wore off, it was immediate.
Nurse practitioner Jennifer Phillips says getting her self-confidence back was worth the steep price.
I'm meeting patients, talking with patients, operating on patients. I was always worried about odor. I was worried about stains on my clothes.
Some people also have problems with sweating of their palms, their feet, as well as their face and scalp area.
Miradry is not approved for any other areas on the body, but clinical trials are underway. Melissa spent most of her life wearing lots of layers and constantly buying new clothes, so she's ready for the permanent sweat solution.
As nervous as I am right now about the needles, I'm excited to have this done and get it taken care of.
Miradry is not covered by insurance, so it may be cost prohibitive for some, but it is the only permanent solution besides surgery to cut the nerves. People who sweat excessively have also seen some success with Botox, but it only lasts 4 to 6 months, and some patients' insurance won't pay for it. Deborah?